Do a 5-minute break. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, live from the X Cave, it is the Untitled Super Cool Nerd Show! And yes, we are, if you notice, we've done a little change here.
We painted the wall. It looks pretty now.
Dude, that looks awesome.
I wonder if it does things. Like, can I press in? Does my hand go into it? Is it awesome?
Hold on. Okay. There we go.
We're showing up on. Yeah, we're on, dude.
Yeah,
we're on the air.
MC,
Hi, everybody. How you doing?
What's going on there? What's going on with this thing?
Well, we see ourselves in the air. Apparently, our producer extraordinaire, Master Chief, the cameraman, doesn't see us.
Okay. Anyway.
So, welcome to our Black Friday show. Yeah, this is kind of a... There wasn't a lot of news this week. Well, we got some news.
Why is it? My first question is, why is it gotta be black? Why can't it be like Yellow Friday or something?
That offends me.
Yes.
50% of the time.
50% of the time.
What I like this about being here is this. Yes, if you're watching, you have to drink. So.
Yeah, he's engaging in deep, dark alcoholism here.
That's good. And no, I'm not going to tell you what I'm not telling you what I'm drinking.
He's having soda pop is what it is, or apple juice. That's apple juice.
No, I'm not saying what it is because.
Okay, we do have some public service announcements for the show. We do have some amazing stuff coming up next year.
Oh yeah.
On the next North Texas comic book shows, we will be broadcasting live in the room with
Who?
Lou Ferrigno.
Yes,
right on.
Right near us, man. It's gonna be awesome. I am so looking forward to that.
So you two gentlemen better be on your best behavior around Mr. Ferrigno. He is a very important man.
I am that. Mm-hmm.
He's a very nice man, actually.
I wonder if he'll beat somebody up for me.
Yeah, we could ask him. Hey, Lou, there's a guy over here.
Would he help me beat somebody up?
Yeah, there's a couple people I'm thinking of. Hey, Lou.
Or one person in particular who ain't here.
Yeah, where is that dirty ginger?
We're gonna have it out with old Muse here in a second because she was able to finally procure herself an Xbox,
And now she's playing it instead of being on the show.
No.
Well, she texted me. She's like, "I lost track of time," but
I'm at grandma's.
she didn't like text me and say, "I'm on my way." She just said, "I lost track of time," which to me says I'm still playing whatever game I'm on. So
No, she's probably on her way. She probably was at grandma's house having cookies and
I
milk.
have no faith in Muse on this one. So
Oh, come on.
Nope.
Have a little holiday spirit. She probably.
I have plenty of holiday spirit. It's right here in this.
Yeah, right there in front of you.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Uh,
Talk about a lush.
Also, okay, we've got some other breaking news. Not only
Breaking news?
Yeah, not only.
Don't we have a breaking news sounder?
No, we don't, not yet. But we have a cheer. So after that, I will.
Give me a cheer.
We have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, we do. We got a lot of work.
I hope everybody went out though on Black Friday and supported small business.
No, that's tomorrow, Small Business Saturday.
But okay, the thing that I wanted to talk about real quick is we've got some movie makers that are going to give us a little talk about their projects on Skype, and then we're going to put that up on YouTube over the next couple days. We've got Kynan Griffin from the Shadow Cabal. His feature film is almost ready. He's getting some Kickstarter funds to add some effects, essentially. And we've got Chilton.
He's looking up the name. This has kind of become our passion here because, we had the Wraith guys, and now this has just turned into something that we just want to do now. I don't know. I don't know. Why not talk about these things we see that we want shown? And these guys want to support them. So, we're going to be reaching out to more Kickstarter people because, of course, we're doing our own Kickstarters. We want to drum up some. Hey, we're supporting this.
Okay, I have the
Support
name
us.
now. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Here we
It's
go.
Chelton Perry, and he's from California, and he's putting together a Teen Titans fan film.
That sounds awesome.
And we will be talking with him tomorrow. Now, wait a
Who's
couple
talking with
days. That would be Jason the X.
Wait a
We'll be
minute, I'm
talking with
talking
Chelton Perry. And Kynan Griffin.
Oh, so I should not drink so much tomorrow. That's my day off. That's the weekend.
It is all scheduled for the morning and early afternoon.
Okay.
Why, God? Why?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's my drinking.
Why,
time.
God? That's his time to sleep in.
Sleep in? No, I mean, God. All right, we'll make it work. We'll make it work.
Okay, I'll turn it back over to you guys. That was the public service announcements from the
Hey,
producer.
Cesar, welcome, man. Welcome to the show. Another chatter
Yeah.
fan. Okay, so it was an interesting week. I mean, of course, we had our Thanksgiving. You went over to your folks.
Yeah, I went over to my folks' place yesterday.
I had it here because
Yeah.
I can't stand some of my family. But MC came over, so that's my family.
Okay, so you can stand MC is what you're saying.
Well, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
It's the family members.
Is
that
it by
can't
is it
stand
by
us.
choice? Is it by because you like him, or is it by choice because he actually knows how to run a mean board?
That has nothing to do with his turkey eating skills. That's
Oh,
what I'm saying.
okay.
We had us a damn good bird yesterday.
Good bird, sir. Good bird. Yeah.
I just didn't want any more food yesterday.
Yeah.
I put it over there. I was going to bring it up.
And by the way, Chris, your hat is a little green, and
Yeah.
it is.
It's not easy.
little see-through.
being green. Can you see my hand behind
My
it?
hat's fine. No, it's not. It doesn't work like that.
It's not opaque.
Yeah, please check out our YouTube channel because MC put up a
My hat is gray. Thank you.
blooper of me never wore green on a green screen.
Yeah, his predator powers weren't working very well.
And I thought it looked awesome. I'm going to wear a really green shirt and just.
Yeah, you're going to have to take that hat off.
My hair looks like hell.
So?
All right, hang on. Let me duck out of camera here.
So, yeah, to end our
Thanks a
holiday,
lot.
instead of vegging back into a turkey coma, we went out on Black Friday, MC and I did.
Was it really Black Thursday?
We had a mission. We were out on the
we
scene.
were actually trying to do
Black Thursday.
actual journalism last night, and unfortunately, we didn't get a story. The Walmart employees were supposed to walk out at 8, which would have been awesome. We were hoping that they would just like drop everything they're doing and just walk out the doors.
We were there. We had cameras
Yeah, we were-
ready.
And at 8, we're looking around. Wait for it.
801.
Nothing.
And 801 Muse got her Xbox,
Not a-
and then we left.
Damn thing. Yeah, Muse got her Xbox pretty easily. There was no craziness to record. And at that point, we figured this was a bust because I was having to go out at Best Buy at midnight to get my new Xbox. And I got to tell you,
There was
I'm
two.
beginning to
There was a
think-
lot of them.
Well, I know that there's been a couple isolated incidents. Like there was one over Mesquite. There was actually a fight.
Yay,
But-
fight.
My thing is, I went to Best Buy, and the only thing that happened was I had to wait for 2 hours for the line.
Really?
But once the line was through, I was in, got my Xbox, I was out. It was a 5-minute process, which was really weird because people were outside and they cheered when I walked out.
They said, "Yay,
I'm-
you
I'm-
got your
I mean,
your
granted,
commercial
I am
materials."
used to that type
Yay.
of reaction when I go places, but it was just weird coming out of Best Buy. I was very low key. But anyway, so honestly, I didn't see any craziness for Black Friday. Nothing or whatever we're calling this stupid shopping bonanza, whatever.
Here's my thing, dude. I am so over Black Friday.
There is no, I don't know.
I'm so over this fact. Oh, everybody's got to show up Thursday night to buy junk, and I'm like, guys, come on, please. It was just,
Who's messing it up? It's Walmart. Walmart is screwing it up for everybody.
well, Target
'Cause
did too.
Well, no, Target wasn't even open.
Open at
drove
9
by
o'clock.
Target. We were actually driving by looking for fights to just film. We were looking for people just act crazy when we get on camera. We went by one Walmart. Well, the one we were actually in with Muse, it was very normal. They actually had it very an easy process for people to get it. They had separate lines. Muse was out in 5-10 minutes. I went to Best Buy.
So let me ask you a question. Was she in the pretty girl line? Besides the other people that shop at Walmart line?
No, she was good.
Okay, so they
Although
didn't have a
did
specific
see,
pretty
we
girl
did see
line.
some prize winners in there last night. I tell you.
Are we talking
And,
like
just people of Walmart.
were we talking, were they at least in the 250 to 300 range?
I wouldn't even say weight is the issue, but you know those people.
Well, it's okay. Then let's say paper sack. Is it one sacker, two sacker?
Oh,
Oh, really?
there was people just for wrong. I mean, when we drove by Target, and the line was like wrapped around, and they were like yelling at people out there. And it was just
Chris, there's going to be several women waiting for you in the next Walmart that you go to.
I don't shop there
get
anyways,
a good
dude.
look at his face, people.
Here's the
You
deal.
get a good look,
I
yeah.
don't shop. I don't shop at Walmart for that specific reason.
You know, I know we talk about supporting small business, but where else was I going to go get an Xbox from?
The back of a truck somewhere.
Well, I could have done that anyway,
Yeah.
but I did get 2 games with it. So
No, I guess maybe I'm just old school, dude. I believe that Thanksgiving should be the day of just giving thanks and then just slipping into a turkey coma and not getting up until Friday morning.
honestly, I felt real silly going down there and getting in and leaving within 5 minutes. And they had a small wall of Xboxes.
They're probably still there.
If you could have hollowed out this thing, I could have lived in it. Okay. Just make it a square, hollow it out. I could have lived in this thing. There were plenty of Xboxes to choose from, and I was
So-
kind of like, man, I gotta admit,
It was like an Xbox Igloo.
Well, you do realize like the Xbox has been out for years.
Well,
and
we
years.
said that. You
Years.
said I wasn't gonna have a problem, but I did see a bit of dirtiness. What's up? We had somebody come into the studio there.
Oh, who is that?
It's Fern.
Is it somebody we
It was
like?
Fern. Anyway,
Hey, come on in, Fern. Oh,
I don't know what she's doing. She's being crazy. Anyway,
she's playing with pins again.
but well, listen, I did see a bit of dirtiness though while I was at Best Buy. I was telling them about some lady comes up the line and she's pissed off. She is angry. She is and because she said they ran out of the they had some 40-inch TV for like $100 or something. And she went the line telling everybody, and she got in her car and left. And then people were like, oh, they don't have the TV anymore. I'm going to get out of that. And they left. They were not out of that TV. They totally had some left. She went out there and cleared the line for probably somebody that was further behind or whatever. So they were guaranteed to get the TV. So yeah, that was dirty in a way, but also ingenious, I guess is the word I'm looking for.
Evil.
It worked.
Maniacal.
It worked. But you actually stayed at home.
I actually was driving back from my parents' compound down near Waco, and,
I like how you said compound.
and we had turkey dinner with the family and the in-laws, and chewed the fat and talked show business. Told my parents about what I do. They finally know that I am a host on a award-winning, successful internet show.
And then they watched it and were instantly disappointed.
They said, "Who is that hairy Hungarian guy that works with you? He looks like a monster."
Hairy Hungarian guy.
Yeah, you got a big, thick beard. They
You
said,
leave my beard alone.
They,
okay?
I'll tell you what they really said. They said,
Oh, jeez.
"Who's that mysterious terrorist man you work with?"
Say what? What? You really shouldn't have done that in the X cave. I swear, man. There's like instrument. Y'all can't see with the pretty background, but there's like instruments of destruction in here. I can just.
Yeah, picture
Like,
Jerry Lynn. He could fit through my head. Yeah,
We've got some awesome artwork.
I
in
did
here.
see you got Jerry Lynn's. You got Jerry Lynn's stuff
I
here
have
this
our
weekend.
fan art over there on the wall.
You got our artwork. You got the Hulk on the wall.
We got stuff from Sam De La
Steve
Rosa,
Irwin
Steve
over there.
Irwin,
You got Steve Irwin on the wall from last weekend.
That
Which,
was
by the
awesome.
way,
Michael Champion.
just to let everybody know, we are going to see about getting Steve to come back because we had a really nice chat with him. You guys might know from last week's show, we had a little bit of some weird issues, and we want to say thank you for sticking with us even
Well,
through those. But we had a much longer interview with Steve. We only got a few minutes of it, but we're going to invite Steve back very, very soon to come do a full interview and.
It was
Come.
awesome. And
Is
we had,
he-
He's one of the nicest guys too. He's local and he's cool.
Oh,
man.
really? Okay.
He is local. He lives in the I won't say exactly. He lives in the mid cities. If you know Dallas,
we'll get him on. We'll get him on.
if you know the Dallas Fort Worth area, well, he lives in the HEB.
You know, y'all didn't get me a piece of artwork.
Oh,
Well, you didn't ask for any.
dude, I told you that. I thought we were going to have downtime at that convention. We did not.
We were busy all the time.
There were people like coming by. We were actually shorthanded. So to We probably should have brought in the B team. As
That was the best show they've had to date.
We
They
should
had
have brought-
200 plus people there.
We should have brought the B team in. I'm talking
Yeah,
about
who's-
Sean and Kat. They should have come in. Just
Yeah,
to help us
Sean.
out.
We need to spin them off into their own show and call it the B team.
The B team. They just need to be our like.
What's B stand for?
What?
What's B stand for?
No. I'm not. I had something, but I won't say it. No, I wish we could have gotten Sean on.
Speaking of spinning off, I would like to go ahead and announce something while we're online.
announce.
On
I
air.
guess we'll just go pull the cat out of the bag now.
Yeah, what we're going to be doing is after this
Drinking.
next show, we are going to rename it.
Yeah,
Yes,
we're still the same show, but we're just going to go through a title change. That's all it is. The good news,
It'll be the
we'll still
same
be the same
stuff.
shenanigans.
But we felt there was a need to just.
Yeah, because in the beginning we were just like, oh, let's just name it the Untitled Super Cool Nerd Show.
Yeah.
And
This
then-
was really a joke by Chris.
Yeah, it was kind of an inside joke between
And then he
us.
couldn't come up with anything else.
Well, because the show I wanted to call it had already been taken by some friends of ours.
And this will further help separate us from those friends of ours because I don't want.
Oh, I love those guys though. They are awesome.
And we're not announcing what it is though, but there is a hint. There is an easy way to figure out what the new name of the show is, and I think some of you, if you've caught on to something that we've dropped here in the last few weeks, you already know.
It's
No.
dude. You know what? You know how we should announce the name of the new show? We should get a Soul Train scramble board behind us. Can you CG us a? Can you put a Soul Train scramble board right here for me? We can mix the letters around and spell like Lionel Richie or something.
we need.
We do have our last.
With some
show.
ultra sheet.
We have our last show of the season next week. Then we're going to take a break during the holidays. We're going to come back after the new year, and we're going to at some point between there announce a new show. We got some other things we're trying to get together.
Yeah.
And we kind of need to take time off to get.
Yeah, we need a little guys.
Especially one guy over here.
We love doing this. We love bringing this quality programming to you every single week. But occasionally we need a little break because we're human too. So
We are.
yeah,
That and we need to write shows and
Oh.
we've got to.
Yes.
We gotta do a
we gotta write-
Kickstarter.
What? Okay. Did we already mention that?
Yes, we did.
Oh, that's right. Okay, guys.
We've
Yeah, we're
mentioned it.
working on that.
Follow on the Facebook and the new website. You'll see we'll be announcing stuff, and we're still going to do little sketch. What did I say?
Sketch comedy.
That thing.
Well, that and we'll start corresponding with some of these filmmakers that we've been talking to.
And we've got a couple other ideas in the old proverbial magic hat here that we'll be pulling out very soon. But trust me, 2012 has been fun. 2013 is going to be much better. I can already assure you of that.
You know, it's been a good week for me because these transformers on my desk, they're awesome. Sorry. It's
Well,
been a good
excuse
week
me. Two of them are transformers. One of them is a transmorpher.
No, it's a transformer. and
It's a
I'm not hearing
transmorpher.
anything else from you. Okay, we're moving on. So we're talking about Kickstarters. We're going to
Kickstarter.
talk about some of our favorite Kickstarters. Of course, our boys out there, Wraith. By the way, the two of you guys need to go vote in that action figure contest for Wraith because they're behind now.
We have to
Oh,
go vote.
crap.
Okay. Well, who are they running against?
One other person. We
Literally one other person is
I'm
that
telling you
contest.
we have enough people that we can get them. I'm going to get my wife to do it. You guys need to do it. That's your wife can do it. That's votes right there. Your daughter can do it. We need to get that action figure made. So
Oh, yeah,
even
for the race.
your the one that's soon to be here can do it as well.
Well, okay, a little background on Kickstarter. Kickstarter is a website that allows creative folks to gain funding crowdsourcing to do their projects. And these are projects that are not mainstream, they're not Hollywood, but they need to be done.
Oh yeah.
yeah, this is stuff that mainstream Hollywood would never touch.
Well, and there's a lot of different Kickstarters. I mean, there's a lot of people doing little independent film projects, and that's what primarily a lot of Kickstarter has been. It's been independent film. It's been independent little web series, like local web series we know. Friends of ours did
Yep.
Oh yeah, the variant.
The Variants did a Kickstarter for season 3 and did quite well with it. But yeah, there's a lot of independent little projects out there now that are doing it, and they're meeting goals. And they're able to produce and make things very high quality.
And these guys are driven folks. I mean, these people
yeah.
have spent years dreaming to go do these things, and
It's like us. It's a labor of love. So
Yeah, they don't make they're able to pretty much most Kickstarters, and I'll put it this way, are mostly people that are getting the money together for base crew stuff. Like, okay, I can get a crew together,
I can get some cameras.
mics, lights, maybe a couple actors, pay them scale for a couple days, and that's it. And that's what a lot of these Kickstarters do. Even may have some left over for some practical and, CG effects, things like, something like that.
Programs to make them. And
Possibly. Yeah, absolutely. And we've known some, as I mentioned, we know some folks that have done Kickstarter for a show, and it turned out very well, looked very professional. But
essentially, they made a movie. I'd like to note.
Yeah, they actually made one. What was it?
They collect that thing. It's a 2-hour movie.
It's about 90 minutes, 2 hours exactly. Except the never mind. I won't get into that right now. I'm tired. But yeah, Kickstarter has expanded really itself recently. I mean, you got all these, as we mentioned, all these little side projects like, web series and films and things like that. But there's a lot of games that are going to Kickstarter.
Oh yeah, this is the Star Citizen.
Let's talk Star Citizen real quick. Well, let's talk a couple real quick. Let's talk Two Guys from Andromeda Space Ventures, which is the two guys from Andromeda. Did you guys ever play Space Quest when you were kids on a CGA or VGA monitor on a PC?
I don't remember it, but I do remember Wing Commander.
It was a texted. It was basically a graphical adventure game. Played them all. Sierra Online made them back many moons ago. And the two guys from Andromeda, the guys that created the series, are back. They've actually put together their own Kickstarter. They're actually started production on it already. It looks great, and it's a great little project. And then getting into Star Citizen, which has pretty much broken all the records. Now, Chris, God, I keep forgetting Chris's last name.
Roberts.
Chris Roberts, that's right. I was going to call Chris Roberts, and that's the guy from the Black Crows. No, Chris Roberts. No, Chris Roberts of Wing Commander fame, Freelancer fame, even Starlancer fame, decided to create a new game. He decided to take a little time off, get back. He's now back in the business. And he is now working on a brand new title. And basically, the original Kickstarter was for $2 million, or crowdsourced or crowdfund was for $2 million. They brought in Kickstarter into this, and including all funding, which just ended here just Monday, this past Monday. It's over 6 point. Let me look at I got the amount right in front of me here. Hang on a second. 6.3 million, I believe. I want to just get confirmed here. Hang on a moment. I'm going to go back and look at. By the way, robertspaceindustriescom. Check them out. Great site. The final total was $6.6. It was $6,676,808. Nearly $6.7 million. Yeah, their initial was $2 million, but pretty much they kept getting goals, and now they can pretty much develop something out. It looks great. Plus, this is matching, because now they can get the matching funds for it from their investors. Mm-hmm. They'll be able to make an awesome game, and probably some old favorites will show up. Maybe Mark Hamill will show up.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, he was in Wing Commander.
Maybe Malcolm. Maybe they could get Walken like they did for Privateer 2. Did you ever play Privateer 2?
Yeah.
Clive Owen and the man who
great.
could have been James Bond, and Christopher Walken was in that.
Yeah, they were great. I think I was reading it earlier today, and he was talking about how if he had the technology that he had today back in the Wing Commander era, he would be making this game.
Oh, that's one of those. If he had the technology too, okay.
Well, this game, I'll tell you what. The guy has vision. He's had vision for years. Of course, and I'll forgive him. If this thing turns out to be a success, which pretty much I'll explain what he's doing. By the way, I did, just little secret here, I gave to Star Citizen.
So did I.
I gave how much did you give? Do you want to tell? You want to tell him on air? You want to tell us on air?
No. Just
come on, Master Chief. Tell us how much you gave.
A little bit.
See, there you go.
Was it in the 2-digit range, the 3-digit range?
Nah.
Before the 2 dots for cents?
I think I gave him about 100.
Okay, I gave about. I'm gonna give it admission. I gave 250.
All right.
Because I get a Constellation Mark III. I get the Constellation Mark III right out the box.
Was this our big news though? The name change. I got people asking me about it. Like the name change was our big news.
That was sort of.
Or did we have other? Big
news?
I
had to.
People are waiting for the big news.
I had to drum up some drama.
Come on now.
I can't just say, "Oh,
I
yeah,
thought we
we're-"
were announcing the intervention for me again.
I
Yeah,
can't-
Jason. The bad news is, buddy. This is an intervention. We all love you.
You
but
tricked me.
You got problems.
I can't just come out and say, "Oh yeah, we're just changing the name."
No,
And also, we're taking you
No,
someplace to dry out.
And we're
No, it's not
we're
only that.
getting-
We're not just changing the name. We're trying to improve things we're doing too.
Oh, yeah.
Well, okay.
And we're going to be bringing on some of the faces that you've seen in the past are going to be coming on and working with us full time.
doing some other little projects on the
Yeah,
side.
we're putting a team together. For
So
this
yeah,
mess.
we are literally going full.
We're
tilt
putting the
there this.
Channel 4 News Action team or Action News team together, man. So I guess that makes me Ron Burgundy and you're Brian Fantana.
What? Huh?
I guess
I'm Ron Burgundy? Awesome.
I'm Ron Burgundy. We should get you a teleprompter. Okay, Anchorman.
We need one.
We do need a prompter.
We need everything.
We might get Miss Dow to do the prompter for us. We'll get one of those old school ones. We'll just have her roll it. It'll be on an overhead projector, and we'll see it.
People in the chat room are not chat room. I put damn what you say. My beard is awesome. I didn't think about what actually I was saying there. My beard is awesome.
Who is your beard, Jason? You want to tell us? Is there something you want to talk about, buddy?
Hell no.
Becky,
I don't have a problem.
hey,
This is a recreational thing.
Mrs. the X, Jason has an admission to make. He has a beard.
I ain't got a damn thing to admit. Whatever. So, okay. You all work with art.
Oh, anyways.
Films,
Back-
series, and
back to games.
Yes.
Let's get back to Star Citizen real quick. Okay. So, yeah, I pledged a little bit of cash there, and I am considered. I love the rank they gave me. Speaking of beards, Rear Admiral.
Hey. I'm going to have you bagging on the Navy up in here.
I just think they have some. I just think they have some funny ranks in their ranks.
Okay, so I got my Xbox back. I'm going to start gaming again here soon, but you just admitted you want to pick up a certain game, didn't you?
Oh yeah, Star Citizen. I already.
No. The other game. The other game. I'm putting you on the spot, buddy.
Oh, the one I already have.
You already have WWE 13?
I got WWE 13 this week.
Oh, dang.
Well, I actually started playing the Attitude Era in it, and that's pretty cool, actually.
I hear everyone's playing the Attitude Era.
Attitude Era, nothing like getting the fame. Well, I'll tell you what. If you know the Attitude Era, it starts out with the famous match of Mankind and Heartbreak Kid, the one that Triple H intervened in.
I have so much to catch up on. Just getting the Xbox back.
It's not bad,
And
dude.
to think all I did was play Borderlands 2 and Plants vs. Zombies today.
Is that all you've been doing?
That's all you played is Plants vs Zombies.
I love Plants. If you could see...
Then why don't you just get an iPad, dude?
No. You should see, like, you know when you go to, like, your stats and the leaderboard, what the houses look like? You just see what mine looks like.
Next, Jason's
I
going to be playing
compare it
that.
to all my other friends on Xbox Live, and they live in shacks compared to my floating house with zombies piled in the garbage can to the sky. I clearly play that game too much, but I can't put it down.
Well, you know, Jason. Why don't you just pick up Bad Piggies while you're at it, or Angry Birds Star Wars Edition?
I need a new phone.
Well, I thought you could play Angry Birds on the console now. I thought you could play it on the 360 now. Is that right, or am I wrong?
What? Who?
I thought you could play Angry Birds or one of those Angry Birds games on the
Why would
360.
I play that on?
Well, you're playing Plants vs Zombies, dude.
That's
It's
different.
about the exact same thing.
That's different. All my progress is on my Xbox 360.
Okay.
I refuse to give that up.
Just one more about Star Citizen. They had 95,733 people pledge through the main site, and there's a whole ton more that went through via Kickstarter. So,
Man, that game.
and the cool thing about this, I'm gonna say this about them right now: if you pledged, you pretty much get exclusive access to everything on the site. What they're going to do is they're going to turn the site. They're going to pretty much do a lockout of the site.
Yeah, you have to create an account and get on there. Then
Yeah, then you have to pledge to get on. But see, now if you got in early, you did the right thing. I think it was hey, dude, that was the ultimate like great move, man. Because now it'll just have people in there that actually want to talk about the game. It's not going to be a bunch of fanboys or trolls. This game will never work, guys. The computers will never work. I hate trolls. I already told you that. I dislike trolls.
We deal with them.
I dislike the trolls.
Somebody in the chat room. Angry Birds with Connect. That actually sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, there's that game. I can't remember. Is it Castle Crashers or not Castle Crashers? It's the other one it's the Connect one that you can You can pull back and you can throw things at like little castles or something.
I kind of want to play Angry Birds on Connect. That sounds like a blast.
I bet you it is. You know what? I'm kind of bummed out about WWE 13. No
What?
Connect support.
Huh?
There's no Connect support for WWE 13.
What, you want to trash talk or something? You wanna,
I would have yelled at somebody and say they're being beaten like a government mule. That's the only and another thing that really bums me out.
How would that help gameplay?
I don't know. I just want to get on camera and go, ladies and gentlemen, my Lord, he is being beaten like a government mule. I love JR. And the cool thing is that the only thing that really stinks is that, yes, JR shows up in the game, but he's only in the Attitude Era. No, he's not doing announcing in any other part of the game. He's just the Attitude Era.
So it's like real life.
Well, the King's in it.
Yeah, but King's been consistently in it.
Yeah, everybody loves the King.
Does he have a heart attack on it?
No.
That's messed up.
That's not nice. You know, the King probably knows where you live.
Oh,
Thank you.
Oh, whatever. Go blow it out your ass. I don't mean to make fun of Jerry Lawler. I was very
There might be some kids watching. So.
I was very
He's having root
distraught.
beer, kids.
I was very distraught that Jerry Lawler had that heart attack at ringside, but he's back now, so it's all good. You know, he said he doesn't remember any of that.
You know,
He
a lot of
remembers
people.
none of it.
I know a lot of people who have had cardiac incidences like that. Just originally, they don't remember just having the incident. They do remember waking up. They do remember like the point before it, but they never remember the actual incident. It's crazy. So
Yeah, I've heard that about strokes as well.
strokes, car accidents. You know, people that have like temporary memory loss from car accidents. I remember when I was driving the car, then all of a sudden I don't remember anything before that, or intermediary. Then they wake up, they don't know who they are. Like that really crappy Rachel McAdams movie where she loses her mind and Channing Tatum tries to help her get her mind back.
Wow.
It's a movie my wife's watched on, Stars or something?
Lifetime.
Yeah, it sounds. It is a Lifetime movie, dude. It's bad. It's that bad.
Well, I just found a Kickstarter even I could get behind. It's a complete.
GoBots.
It's a complete Transformers, basically collection, where they show like everything, even third-party stuff.
Do they have a Psykill?
It's unofficial. This is unofficial toys and accessories for Transformers. It actually made its goal though. So
Do they have a scooter?
if you mention damned GoBots again, GoBots do not exist anymore. You know why? Because they weren't as good as Transformers. That's why.
Ooh, boy, that's some tough talk from a little man.
Ooh.
I'm just playing with you.
If I beat you to death with a microphone, I think we'll get like the most views you've ever gotten.
That'd be pretty cool. I'd be willing to sacrifice something.
Oh, people in the chat room want me to beat you to death.
Hey, who wants
like
to beat me to
total-
death?
That's a tough crowd out there today.
Nobody actually said that. I was just making that one up. So
It's a tough
It's
crowd
not very
today.
yeah,
Black Friday,
Yeah.
tough crowd.
it's a Black Friday tough crowd.
You notice that would be a drink
I
on
really-
our
I
drinking
really
game.
want
You
black-
went deep voice.
Yeah, it's time for deep voice.
You did it again, so that's chill.
Another shot.
I'll just say it, man. That's all I'm saying.
Doesn't count for you. It only works for Chris.
Oh, come on.
Oh.
Why? Because I do it all the time. That's why. Every
Hello there.
in my life. every
No, I
Friday
put it
is
in the
Black
rules.
Friday.
I made the game. Everybody else has to play with it.
Oh, jeez.
See,
Yeah.
it's Friday. People out of town. We're not. We're just kind of goofing off.
Yeah, that's what Black Friday's all about, man. It's about goofing around.
You're
we had
torturing the audience.
Hello, ladies.
Okay, so what
What?
are the quick? Any other projects on Kickstarter you guys been looking at?
The Shadow Cabal.
I know we're going to talk.
We're gonna talk about that in a minute. No,
We're actually going to interview those guys. I can't wait to do that.
I know.
I saw a guy that had a really cool invention on there that just, for some reason has no proof of concept yet. He wants me to give him his money.
Wasn't there one where you could control light bulbs with your iPhone?
Oh
Now,
yeah.
Okay, Shadow Cabal's got 17 days. 17 days to go, but they're
They've already made it, but they're
but they can always
hoping to
use
get some
more.
more so they can upgrade their CGIs and do extra scenes.
and that does look pretty awesome too. They've got some
I like the fact that it doesn't involve hobbits.
to hell with hobbits.
Yeah, exactly.
Really, hobbits.
Am I really supposed to be scared of a hobbit? I'm sorry. What?
You know,
Hobbits.
it's no offense to the whole series and so forth, but I
I kind of put them with Ewoks, you know?
I want a fantasy film with some real
Or Eskimos.
heroes and so forth, not 3 foot tall guys that run around
With hairy feet.
with hairy feet. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not impressed.
Some of my hats are off to the Shadow Cabal for bringing this film to us.
Okay, okay, then we talked about the Teen Titans project.
Well, are they? Is this one going to have?
That one needs help because they're looking for $35,000. They got 35 days to go, and they are only
$82. Wow.
So yeah, if you go to Kickstarter under projects, look up Teen Titans project.
Which is sad. I've been wanting to see a Teen Titans action.
I think this one will make it
Live
though
action.
because, I mean, they had the cartoon a couple years ago, and it did really well.
Yeah, that was a really popular one.
And now it's coming back as Teen Titans Go, right? Aren't
Yeah,
they doing a new one?
they've been kind of doing that on DC Nation, their little Saturday morning program. But now they're it got so popular they did start making little separate cartoons from it. They could just bring back Teen Titans.
Yeah. How about I thought Young Justice was filling that niche.
There's some continuity mistakes there, so I'm just
Dude.
I don't like the continuity, and they're suffering from an X-Men First Class thing right now.
Really?
Yeah, it's just continuity is all whacked out, and it was even the case kind of with Teen Titans Go Teen Titans, but I was able to deal with it. So I'm actually watching.
Do we need to get you some coffee, Chris?
Yes, actually, I need a cup of cup of black,
Pepsi?
a cup of black, one.
I'll make some at the break. I ain't making
a special brew.
Yeah, sure.
Only the best. Only the best for your friends. As long as it's not like that, special drink in Dumb and Dumber.
Okay, yeah. One
sorry,
thing
go
we
ahead.
haven't talked about is the Helen Keller versus the Night
Oh
Wolves.
my God!
Have you?
Okay,
Is
there
that
are
what-
certain things that should not be made, and it is a film with Helen Keller. But then again, I'd like to see how it happens.
I like the fact that they've spun it to where Helen Keller is like awesome. She literally.
She's like Daredevil.
Yeah, exactly. She is just so kick
Oh,
ass.
she's a natural born Keller.
Oh, I've got to do.
Really? And this thing is
They've got $28,780, and they got 8 days to go.
they're asking for $150,000. Now, okay, there are some ridiculous Kickstarters out there, by the way.
I don't know. Films take a lot to
No.
make.
I'm not talking about. They're not all films. There are some ridiculous Kickstarters out there. Like
What, have you watched his
penny-
teaser? The one where he explains how he came up with the idea for the show and how he talks about
I don't think I'm just going to go.
there should be funny movies and they shouldn't make really a lot of sense.
Well, unfortunately,
But Helen Keller, I mean,
I don't think many people agree with him because he has 8 days to go, and he's looking for $150,000 to make this movie.
Wow.
Which is more than like Sharktopus, I think.
Yeah, it's getting to Sharktopus
But
range.
he's got 8 days to go. 68 backers. He's only at 28,000 of his $150,000 goal. Do you really need $150,000 to make
a Helen Keller movie.
to make a goofball movie about Helen Keller? I don't. The one that killed me was Penny Arcade guys. They just
they won $1 million not to
just
advertise
to not
for a
put
year.
ads on their channel,
For a year.
and people gave it to them. And that's where I consider like abuse. Like anything that we already said, like anything we put up on Kickstarter, every single cent is going back into this.
It's going.
But it's
into
to
our-
improve our production value. So we're actually, we want to do something with it. But
when we do it, man, we need to do it like an NPR, like
I think
Begathon.
we're going to be disappointed.
Hi, I'm Chris. Thank you for supporting us here at.
I have something
Yes,
written
yeah.
up for that, by the way.
Are we gonna do NPR voice and wear
No,
like
we're not doing
turtlenecks?
NPR voice.
there was one I
Give me
found.
a dickie, I'll wear it.
There was one I found today. It was called "The Sky Has Fallen." It's a action horror film. They are raising money to, I believe, to promote it and to distribute it. I believe is what they're doing. It's been made. It's gotten all sorts of awards and so forth. And they have made several horror films before. Are you checking this out?
We're actually looking at someone kicks.
I found the most ridiculous Kickstarter ever to get funded.
Which one is that?
Parody products. This comes from BusinessInsider.com.
Yep.
The ostrich pillow has already exceeded its $70,000 goal by more than $30,000. The ostrich pillow was created by Studio KG. It's a massive pillow. You can slide your head into to help you power nap
Wow.
in public places. There's a breathing hole for your mouth and nose and 2 hand holes so you can sleep comfortably with your hands over your head. It basically is like a blanket you put across your head and you lay down on something like this.
Yeah.
Nice.
But in a way, you're putting your head up at the ostrich
But
tuchus.
people funded it. This is when I see crap like this, it makes me feel good about our Kickstarter. It makes me feel like, okay, look, we'll actually make it. The ostrich pillow. It's man.
Okay, have you guys seen the World of Steam yet? This is a Steam.
Oh.
You've talked about this.
You've chatted about this with us already. Yes.
Tell
Tell us about it.
They have made their goal. They have gotten
Oh,
116,000 out of their over 75. They were looking for 75. They got 116. It's from Matt King. He's over in California. Looks like he's put together an impressive crew of cast. Let's see who was on here.
Is Brad Dourif in it?
No.
Is Steven Dorff in it?
No.
Okay.
You're killing me.
Hey, I'm asking if one of the dwarfs is in it, because one of the dwarfs is in it. You know, it's going to be
dwarfs
great.
in it.
How about John Rhys Davies? Is he in it? Because, you know, he's got to eat, too.
No.
Jerry O'Connell? I'm just coming up with people. Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Excellent. Well, good for those guys. Good for those guys.
You know, our friend Ken, did you ever see his proposed Kickstarter?
Oh.
I would fund this one, the gun cannon.
Oh, gun cannon, yes.
Gun cannon. Gun cannon actually became sentient and had its own Twitter account, by the way. Basically, it was if you go to an inventory of the possible.tumblr.com, he has his proposed Kickstarter of the gun cannon, which is basically a cannon that shoots guns. That also shoot.
Yes.
A cannon that shoots guns that also shoot. I wanted him to put this up on Kickstarter just to see it get funded. Because his incentives were awesome.
If it's Ken Lowry, it probably will get done.
Oh,
Eventually.
man.
Eventually.
I was reading his incentives, and one of them was at 12. If you donate $12,000, which he titles, "I'll probably do this anyway. I will play Ace of Spades by Motorhead really loud whenever I fire a gun cannon." He should have put this up and then just like canceled it, just so he wouldn't feel bad about himself. If people, because I would have given him $50 for this. I will. Ken Lowry is a really funny guy. Please, I have his book, How to Write More Good.
Wait, How to Write More Good from the bureau chiefs.
Yep.
Yes.
It was awesome. It's actually signed by him, too.
He signed your book?
Well, yeah, because, I also had it with me because I was reading it at the time, and it was all beat up because I've been taking around in my bag and everything. But, yeah, he was actually, Ken is also a part of the Variance crew who was very successful with their Kickstarter. But, yes, I really wish he had put up Gun Cannon as an actual Kickstarter, but just cancel it like a day left. See, it almost makes me want to go put up a ridiculous Kickstarter.
I think we should.
I just want to put up a ridiculous Kickstarter. I have no... What do I lose if I don't get the money? Nothing. The only idea is, like, how ridiculous can I make it?
I think we need to make that...
Fund me going into an alcoholic coma? A drunken coma?
Oh no! You just have to word it as a film about somebody going into a drunken coma.
Test process, if you would.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. So yeah, those are some of our favorite Kickstarters. My computer froze.
I was thinking about making dude. We need to finally. I think we finally need to make that fan film we were talking about. You know, Alien versus Predator versus Richie Rich. I mean, come on.
Okay, clearly we have not talked about this. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. We have not.
I think we should. I think that's that. Or I was going to say maybe Casper versus Wendy the Witch.
Oh my God.
I'd like to see kind of a hardcore, you know.
Is this like moving back into the 7? Oh, I mean the 5. The 5.
The 5?
We need to get Casper Van Dien for it though.
Yeah,
whatever we do.
I'm pretty sure we can.
He's probably available.
What? I'm just
He's
saying.
probably available, you know. Johnny Rico doesn't have a lot on his plate these days.
Yeah, didn't Muse
Jesus
meet him
movie.
or something?
Yeah, she met him at Fan Days.
Yeah, she did.
She met a lot of people at Fan Days.
What the hell? We're not making a film. You want to make a film.
I think we should make a film and call
You
it.
wanna make a film.
Yes, I do want to make a film, and I want to do a documentary on conventions.
I think we should do a documentary on your documentary about making conventions.
There you go.
Make it
double.
very meta.
It'd be like a 2-for-1 deal.
Oh,
A
yeah.
documentary on conventions and a documentary on
on
a documentary on
I just want a
conventions.
bigger camera for MC to lug around and some
I wanna,
equipment in here.
I want to start a Kickstarter to get him a chicken hat.
I got a chicken hat in that closet.
We should get him put a chicken hat on him.
And by the way, Jason, you're almost off camera.
Move in
Better,
frame, buddy.
better.
Good boy.
Yeah, good job.
No, what I was saying is,
Sorry about that, y'all.
we should do a. I don't know, man. We should really do a fan film. Just pick some obscure, like children's, like
D-Man.
No. Better yet. How about
Squirrel Girl the movie.
No, I was gonna say.
I would back that.
I would back that.
I was gonna say Roach Man versus
would
Bra
love
Man, the
to
motion
back
picture.
Who
Bra
do,
Man would win.
Who do we have for Squirrel Girl?
Ooh. Wow.
Hey, we know somebody.
Who?
The
Hell
invisible kid
no.
here.
No, I'm
no,
thinking
no.
more of Caitlin for that.
Yeah, she's.
I mean,
No,
she's
no,
got.
no.
She
Squirrel
does
Girl
have
needs to be
the.
played by an. I see Allison Hannigan as Squirrel Girl.
There you go.
Dude,
okay.
but she's nearly
Done
aged out of that
being-
part.
She's what?
She's nearly aged out of that part.
She still looks good to me.
Okay,
I love me some Allison Hannigan. Okay, fine.
but who doesn't?
Okay, fine. Let's go ahead and cast Emma Stone.
Well, we got the other. Emma
No.
I would say Caitlin, the other Emma Stone.
I want a real actress playing Squirrel Girl, and Emma Stone is it. Emma Stone, if you're
You mean
listening
Gwen
to this,
Stacy?
please play Squirrel Girl
Emma Stacy?
for me.
I bet Gwen Stacy.
I would
sorry.
give up drinking if she played. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't.
We will have the script to you Monday.
I will write.
if you agree.
I will write the treatment for Squirrel Girl.
I thought we were gonna do an Great Lakes Avengers
But
film.
she'll just like every villain. She'll just whoop them off screen. Like you won't see any of the fights.
Oh, kind of like the really bad Fantastic Four movie.
No,
where
kind
you
of
really
like the
didn't
damn
see-
comic book.
Oh, okay. Or I was gonna say like the really bad Roger Corman Fantastic Four, where you didn't see Thing off camera until the end of the movie.
Oh, jeez.
That was bad.
Oh, he's Cesar is asking about Squirrel Girl. No, I mean Squirrel. He's not familiar with this character. Squirrel Girl is an actual Marvel character who is awesome. She has whooped every major villain in the Marvel universe, but it all happens off camera.
You have to realize here on the Untitled SCNS, we are not only here to entertain you, but to educate.
I am here to educate. You know, my favorite Squirrel Girl moment in like New Avengers when she met up with Wolverine, and they like see each other, and she's like, "Oh, James." He's like, "Doreen, I thought we said we weren't going to see each other again." And then like Wolverine's like, "It's been a long time. You look good." Yeah, you do too. And they're like, and everybody, all the other Avengers are just sitting there like,
What?
and then they're like, "Well, we can try to make it work." Yeah, I guess we can. And they're like trying to laugh. Like they came from this deep romance. Yes, Squirrel. I'm sorry, son. Squirrel. She is a Squirrel Girl, like the small, fuzzy, tree climbing rodent with a bushy tail.
That-
She actually has a bushy tail.
That reminds me
I'm
of a
just gonna
story
send you the
about
link.
your house here. You had Roger the crash test squirrel that killed himself on your transformer.
That was awesome.
When did that happen?
That happened one Sunday morning. I was making breakfast, and
How did that?
from outside we hear this huge just, and I see the transformer outside of our house blew. It,
Oh, okay.
it
I thought one of the
exploded.
Transformers on the wall.
It exploded. I put pictures up. You should have seen it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It was messed up, but I'm informing.
Did your neighbors across the street go, "Ooh,
There you
boy,
go, son.
Biddles"?
No, it was just funny because when it happened, the squirrel, like you see this big flash of blue, but you see the squirrel just like,
You know what was so sad about it was like literally he had no chance to, get right with his maker. He literally just dropped.
So he went straight to Squirrel Jesus or Scroll Devil.
no, he went to Squirrel Devil because he knocked out my damn power in the middle of breakfast. All right.
I'm sorry your eggs didn't get cooked properly, but a squirrel died.
What's funny is I go out there looking at it, and my son is running behind us going, "Damn squirrel!" And he is saying it loud because, of course, all the neighbors are outside because there's been an explosion. At
And there's a 5-year-old running out there. Damn squirrel!
9 o'clock in the morning, And here comes my son. Ah, damn squirrel! Like
That kid.
I'm looking around like I have no idea where he learned that from, y'all.
So classic.
My son regularly sells me out for stuff that I do.
Yeah, he is a little
Jerk.
he is a little Benedict Arnold.
So I'm waiting for Cesar to come back after he's
am-
probably reading this article I sent him on Squirrel
Hello,
Girl
I am
with his
Cesar.
mouth just open like
Really?
because Cesar's like one of our international fans.
It is Cesar.
So he's we'll say it. Like
Cesar.
so he doesn't come in.
Do we have somebody who wants to come and hang out with us? Hello.
Coming into the studio here. Come on in. Who's coming in?
It is a surprise.
Who just knocked on the door?
Maybe Eddie.
Oh, probably.
That sounds like something he would do.
Sounds like some whimpering.
Should I go get the door?
Anyway, no, don't get the door. Oh no,
Yeah.
that was probably couldn't hear
Somebody's
that,
in trouble.
but it was somebody getting stern talking to there. There's family stuff going on behind that wall. That's why I'm back here behind the wall.
That's why I sit in here.
Yeah, that's
and
why we're going to soundproof this room
No,
shortly.
I think my wife is actually going to join us on the second half of the show. So,
All right.
and we're trying to like find news, but man, this has been
No
just a rough
intro.
week.
No, there's
It
not
is
much.
a holiday weekend. There is no news.
Damn.
I found a couple of I found a really fun Black Friday story for the next hour.
Well, I tried looking up news, but we just is it the fight?
No, it's much better. It happened in San Antonio. We'll talk about it in the next hour.
Okay, that'll be on news. All right. And
Also-
we're bringing back the 5 this week.
Oh, that's right. We got a special
Chris
edition of the
Danger's
5.
segment he came up with where we picked 5 things, and this week, I don't know, you go ahead and announce it, man.
And this week we're going to go into holiday specials and the 5 franchises that really need them.
Because they don't do enough holiday specials these days.
No,
I mean,
not really. When we were kids, they did them all the time.
everything had a holiday special. The freaking California Raisins
Holiday
had a
special.
holiday
The
special.
Will Vinton
What about the
claymation.
TMNT? Did they have a Christmas special?
I think they did.
I'm pretty sure they've had one.
They had a Christmas episode
Pinky
that-
and the Brain had one.
So did Animaniacs.
All the good cartoons had them. So where are
He-Man had a Christmas special.
Oh,
What about She-Ra?
It was a crossover.
it was a crossover. Yes, they
Oh,
actually
wow.
got them both in there.
Nice.
And Cringer showed up. He put a very special
Oh,
appearance
jeez.
in. Oh,
So
I'm
we-
scared, Adam.
So now we're like picking the most whack. These are not serious whatsoever, mind you. This is just the most wackadoo Christmas specials that we can come up with, and
At the last minute.
so yeah, it's gonna be nuts.
Also, so anyways, getting back on Kickstarters.
should I do a live? I'm gonna do a live toy review, by the way.
Yeah, we got about 9 minutes.
Do
left
it.
in
Do
the
a
first
light
hour.
toy review.
A live
Lightly
toy-
review it.
This is Masterpiece Optimus Prime. I finally found him, and he's friggin' awesome. There.
Okay.
My full thoughts will be later on my channel.
What's so awesome about him?
Look at him.
Oh, he looks like a real Optimus Prime, not like the big goofy one over there, or the newer skinny generation one that's like itty bitty.
Don't be messing.
How is the posability and
The posability is awesome.
And it
I
does
will
look-
have a full review of this one. I want to get a salter done.
I have a very important question for you about that Optimus Prime. Does he have opposable thumbs that actually move?
No, he his fingers here move and this finger moves. The thumb doesn't move.
How about this?
Oh no.
Anyway, I'll show you the other Masterpiece. Okay. Cesar just read that article with Squirrel Girl about the
Cesar.
way.
And now
he's like, "This is serious? She want to match with Thanos?"
Yeah.
Yes, she did.
Even Luke Cage can't boast that, man.
He's like all question marks and exclamation points. He's like, "What?" And now you understand why I love Squirrel Girl so much.
And she needs a fan film
I'm
immediately.
saying, where she just like some big villain comes up and she just whoops him off screen. Like just the next thing you see is like the villain laid out and she's like, "Well, that was a little difficult," or something.
It's got like a black eye and an arm in a sling or something.
And he's on the phone with his mom saying, "Hey mom, I just got beat up by a bully.
He's like, "Wait a minute, what just happened?
What happened to me?
Wait a minute, I woke up and I was like this. What happened?"
Get me some gauze or
It'll
something."
be like the flash
got a couple
forward.
teeth missing,
It'll be like the flash forward thing we did.
Oh yeah.
They have no idea how they got their butt kicked. They're just like, "What happened?"
She took you out.
Yes, that is the appeal of Squirrel Girl. Yeah, she does need her own fan film.
Oh yeah. Or like I said, I think that's the only way we're going to get a Luke Cage film or Luke Cage and a Iron Fist film if somebody decides, hey, let's go make it. I mean, there's been some successful ones.
The only way that I would watch that movie is if they placed it in the 70s.
Yeah, they have to.
So that Luke Cage can have his silver tiara and chain belt. And
Daddy has to have his pajamas.
capri pants.
He has to have his pajamas.
His capri pants,
And his
slippers, and his shirt buttoned down to his... That Iron Fist costume is horrible.
Oh.
I can't believe I actually have an action figure of that guy.
Actually, I think those two costumes are going to go into the new Marvel Heroes game.
I have 2 Marvel Legends figures of Luke Cage in the yellow shirt, chain belt with tiara, and Iron Fist in the costume that we just described.
What, his
I'm going to
little
bring them on the
slippers?
show one day. I'm going to bring them on the show. It's just so y'all can see them in real
Oh,
life.
man. God.
I remember when Deadpool was in Heroes for Hire one time.
Yeah.
And he sees Iron Fist and he just walks up to him and he's like insulted all the other Heroes for Hire, but he gets to Iron Fist and he just starts laughing. He's just like slippers.
Slippers. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I could spend 2 hours of this show bagging on Iron Fist.
I mean, come on.
With the high collar, the low unbuttoned shirt, and a sash belt. He had a sash.
He had a
belt
sash.
too.
Yes.
Oh, and the sleeves only came to here. They came to right here.
He
Everything else was.
You know what the problem was? They couldn't afford a big enough costume for him, so I think there were budget cuts in the 70s.
No, it's more like he put it in the laundry and it shrunk.
Yeah.
And they have really tried to make that costume functional. They extended it out. They got rid of the collar. They made it go all the way up. But still, I look at it and all I can think of is
No.
the old school. They even changed it to like white and gold. And
Yeah, I'm sorry. And of course, the newer Iron Fist looks just as bad. The old Iron Fist was insane. It's like, oh, look at me.
I've got a glowing fist.
I'm silly. I'm a silly
Exactly.
little man that can do karate with my hand. That was, of course, Iron Fist was created during the Kung Fu boom. That's why he got a character made after him. I mean, come on. He was in the Kung Fu boom of the 70s, man. That's how Iron Fist got together.
Both him and Luke Cage were guilty of these.
Well, Luke Cage was a blaxploitation character. That's why he was created.
Sweet Christmas.
Hey, don't say that language in my house. Anyways, no, I don't know. I will say there is some endearing quality to Luke
Your
Cage.
house. Sorry, I was a little slow on that one.
And no, Luke Cage, there is some endearing quality because they have been able to readapt the character.
I have this action figure. Here we go.
Look at my tattoo on my chest. I've got a dragon.
Man. And a sash belt. Only female characters can get away with sash belts.
belts.
I'd like any comic artist listening, never make another character with a sash belt. I think that could become a 5. We'll just name the worst characters, the worst male comic characters to have sash belts.
I could think of some old Malibu Comics characters.
Oh, jeez.
The ferret.
Hey, do not knock the ferret. Don't knock the ferret.
Ferret.
I can't even remember what that comic was about, but
It was just a guy who was the ferret. He had ferret-like powers. It was He would do this. He'd go. That's all he would do.
oh man, is it time for a break?
I think it's really time for a break.
So that we can refill my.
You're looking
whiskey.
up the ferret, aren't you?
I am looking up the ferret.
Okay, once the music comes up, then we
All right, guys, we're gonna
outro for a break.
We're going to
We'll
take a few
take-
minutes.
We'll take 10, and we'll be back here with the Untitled
So
Super
get
Cool
yourself-
Nerd Show.
Get yourself some popcorn and maybe a drink and come join us here in a few minutes.